Hey Sue, how are you? This is Pat SLC Pipes. This is my VR to your 300 sub poker contest. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Some great prizes without a doubt. So let's just go ahead and get rolling on the questions. I know you're going to have a ton to look through. No sense in doing some big long thing. Little housekeeping, smoking my Brooks 599 with some Tinderbox Chocolate Supreme. Absolutely love the stuff. Anyway, first question is, what do you do with your bits and pieces? Well, I don't buy a lot of tobaccos. I don't buy big bulk amounts of tobaccos. I like to try different things. I do have some go-tos that I always keep, always keep around the house or in the car. But for the most part, like with the pipe, I'll smoke, I have several different pipes, and I know, like on this one, how long of a smoke I'm going to get depending on the types of tobacco that I use. Of course, some of the tobaccos that are tend to be wetter, you're going to light a lot more, a little bit more work to keep them going. When they get down to the bottom of the bowl and they get kind of gacky, I know some people will dump the ash and save what's in there. I usually smoke them down right to the bottom, but for the most part, it just goes in the garden or or in the garbage. I don't keep too much out of the bowl. Out of the bag, when they get pretty low, or cans or tins, stuff like this, I'll go ahead and I've got actually this is my buffet bag, I call it, because I just dump everything in here and mix it up, and I go ahead and I smoke that until it's gone. So that's kind of my response on that. One thing I have done is I do love cigars like yourself. I've had my favorite cigar that my friend Jerry, Smoking Grandpa Bones, gifted me was a Camacho, a Ditka Camacho 89. I love those. They're expensive. And I will say that I do have an old corn cob. I don't smoke them often because of the price of them, but when I do have them, I love them enough that I take the band off and put the little bit in the corn cob and usually finish them off. So that's that. The second question was the tobacco seller and some tips. I don't buy in big, huge quantities. I buy more 2, 3, 4 ounces. I like to try varieties, but I do have some good old standbys like half and half. There's nothing wrong with that. A little tip, a couple things that I do. I've got I keep things pretty well sealed up. I don't put stuff in jars. I usually go through it enough that I don't need to do that. Sometimes I will get a tobacco that has sat around for a while, and what I will do with it is save, a bag like this. If it gets a little bit dry, some of you may laugh at this, I will go in the kitchen and sometimes take a little bit of vanilla extract. And that can be any of these tobaccos, and I kind of turn them into a vanilla aromatic, or I'll take some lemon extract, just a little bit, put it in there, put it in the bag, and then shake the heck out of it and let it sit, shake it a few different times. And I've actually put vanilla, lemon, and vanilla and lemon together, and I've kind of brought them back to life. Kind of unique, nothing, no science to it or anything, but that's what I've done to kind of give some tobaccos that have had a not so great taste or got a little bit dried out and little bland, some flavor. Also, I've taken half and half like this, and when it's laid around for a while, or if it doesn't get sealed up, actually I've taken some cinnamon sticks, believe it or not, and soak them in water, and hot water, and throw in the cinnamon stick in there, kind of rub the tobaccos around the cinnamon sticks, and let them sit in there and take it out. So that's what I've done there, just a couple hints, some extracts, some cinnamon sticks, some kind of fun things. The next question was black sheep of the family. Okay, I was adopted when I was 2 days old, way back when things were simpler, when it was easier to adopt a child compared to the way they are today. I have no brothers or sisters. I am an only child. And as far as my family, I've got my 92-year-old mother who, God bless, is still doing great and lives back in Chicago. As far as black sheeps, though, in our family, if you want to call it that, my sister, my wife has a sister that has made some bad decisions in life early on in her life, which has carried through her whole life. It's affected her children and just the relationships and stuff like that. Just making bad choices, making some very, very, very bad choices, early on in life. But I will say, and I'm going to comment on this just for a minute, and then that'll be it. I think that it's so easy to judge, and people get judged so easily. Back in Chicago when I was growing up, there was a kid in our neighborhood. His name was Alan, and he wasn't a bully, but he just seemed to get in trouble a lot. He was in detention centers. Every time he'd be walking around, the police would come by. They'd stop him and question him. He never really did anything wrong. His family always referred to him as the black sheep of the family. But later in life, and I knew Alan for many, many years, later in life it turned out that his stepdad was physically abusing him, sexually abusing him, and beating him. And I would say that could make anybody a little crazy. And so again, as far as black sheeps go, there's black sheeps because maybe you walk to the beat of a different drummer, which is fine. I don't find anything wrong with that. But I think it's so easy for people to judge us as humans, and that's just my little spiel on that. I don't judge because I don't like to be judged, and sometimes there is something behind things that we just don't know. Anyway, Sue, thank you so much for doing this contest. Beautiful prizes. Love your home, love all the stuff in your house, love all your videos. They put a smile on my face. My wife and I watch your stuff all the time. So thank you again for doing the contest. Good luck, and good luck on the 300 subs. Take care.